So welcome to our second episode of Charlie Chats. Right now Charlie's busy in the lab running a petrochem analysis to fuel up, but he sent me, Barbara van Kan, to stand in to talk with Gregory Whittaker about the sample analysis workflow in the chemical and petrochemical industry. You see, I have a representative of Charlie here with me to help. So Greg, thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, so let's start. What are the specific requirements in the chemical and petrochemical environment when it comes to the sample analysis workflow?
So when I'm in a petrochem laboratory, what I notice is that a single analyst may be responsible for a number of instruments, and they're running single samples at various time points through the day. Often, the person actually running the sample comes from outside of the laboratory and is not a trained chromatographer. They're bringing a sample in from the plant. They need to put it onto the instrument and start that acquiring quickly. So they're looking for simplicity and the ability to look after a group of instruments in one go.
Recently, Thermo Scientific Chameleon 7.3 CDS was released. So can you tell us about the main feature in the software that will assist this industry?
The main new feature we added to Chameleon 7.3 for this industry is the instrument overview. As I said, if an analyst is responsible for a number of instruments, they want to be able to see what's happening with all their instruments in one view. And that's what the instrument overview gives you. It shows you all the instruments you're interested in. It shows you their status and shows you their activity. That means if you need to run a sample, you can very easily see which instrument is available and where you're going to run the sample.
Great. So to follow up, I'd like to hear more about the other specific features in the 7.3 version that especially the petrochem and chemical industry will benefit from.
So now we have the instrument overview, so you can see all your instruments in one place. We can now do much more activity from within that view and give you the ability to work within your instrument view. So that means within 2 clicks, you can start an e-workflow and have a sample acquiring. You can open the e-panel to see more detailed information about your instrument, and you can access the queue and view the recently acquired data and access that all from the same view. You don't need to leave the instrument view. You can do all the work you need to do in that one section. So it means you're working with Chameleon in a much more instrument-centric way.
Thanks a lot for your time today, Greg. So on behalf of Charlie Chameleon, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you again in our next episode of Charlie Chats. And if there's a topic you'd like us to cover, you can message Charlie on Facebook, including the bloopers at the end. That secretly goes on YouTube as well.
Reminding myself what they are. We go back and just redo that
Yes.
one. Sorry, yeah.
I was already wondering, shall I say
Yeah,
something? Or... Yay. That's fine.
Cheers. Sorry.